Let's move on to talk about injuries. Giancarlo Stanton. First of all, it's such a shame, and I'm a Yankees fan, so I'm hurting bad on the back of these almost daily news updates on how bad his situation is, and I get that, but you take a guy who was so good and so good for baseball, and now is so just incapable. His body will not do what we need him to do. We as baseball fans. And I know if you want to hate the Yankees, that's fine. You go ahead and hate the Yankees. But if you want to hate a player just because they're on the Yankees, you can go ahead, but you're going to have to defend that position a little more mightily than if you just plain hate the Yankees, which is, again, I don't know. Come at me, I guess. So we know he has torn tendons in his elbows, both elbows. The pain has been described as severe. Not my favorite term to hear for anybody. He did get PRP earlier this spring. That's platelet-rich plasma. Those are injections. There's no indication that that's actually helping. So we don't know what to expect from his elbows in terms of recovery or timeline. And now we learn that there's a calf issue, and that's just slowing everything down. So my opinion is if we see him return to the field prior to June 1st, if he's back any earlier than June 1st, I will be shocked. I'll be probably really happy about it. Especially given the performance he put on a clinic in the postseason this last year. Yankees wouldn't have been anywhere near as deep into the playoffs as they got, which was all the way to the World Series, and without Stanton. And he's the reason they hung in there in the World Series as long as they did anyway, let's be honest. So it's just a shame. But if a June 1st start time, let's say, hypothetically, if a June 1st start time is what is going to get him into a playoff role, if the Yankees can not lose a playoff bid in April and May, because you can do that, and with the injuries they've got, it's possible. And with Brian Cashman coming out and saying, with the luxury tax, not really sure we have a lot of, ability to flex here. And with Hal Steinbrenner crying poor, woe is me. Ugh, it's just disgusting. I just think we should, as Yankees fans, manage our expectations. And then the rest of the league and the fans that hate the Yankees, you guys should just be giddy, right? Like this whole thing should just be music to your ears. All right. Stanton is entering, this is the last bit, Stanton's entering the 11th year of a 13-year deal. It was a $325 million contract that was originally signed in Miami. The Yankees picked it up. He's going to earn $32 million this year. $15 million is due to him in 2026 and 2027. That will conclude the contract, and there is also a club option in 2028.